Well, today is a special day. Yes, it is. Today is April 7th, and it's a special day because I decided to do something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and the timing was just perfect. Because lately, I only put one thing on my to do list because I'm not one who really like multitask too much. Like some things I multitask, but not really. I like to focus on one thing and do that one thing. Um, but there's been something in the back of my mind that I just been wanting to do for a long time. And I just reached out to somebody today for some information, and they just happened to respond right away. So then I looked into details of the story. And you know how everybody say, move in silence, move in silence. So I don't want to say too much. And the Bible actually says, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is thinking. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is thinking. I'm not for sure I really understand all that. I guess it's saying, like, don't brag about what you're doing. Like, don't tell this hand all the work you did with this hand. So I don't really think that means don't move in silence. But whenever there's like a society standard, I try to see if that's a truth in the Bible as well. So, anyway, I just journaling my journey. And besides, I don't mind sharing because this is a season in my life where I am sharing the goodness of God. So, I mean, I don't really have to um, be too worried because no weapon formed against me is going to prosper, number one. And number two, what's for me is for me. So, I'm not worried about anything being taken away from me. But yeah, I understand things do happen. So I reached out to this person that I did some volunteer work with last year, and I was asking about something that I wanted to participate in this year. And when I looked into it, it was like, you have a deadline to submit for this um, opportunity by April 5th, 15th. And today is April 7th. And I said, let me get myself together. So that's exactly what I did. I had to establish a new Instagram account because I had one long, long, long time ago. I set up an account because I was trying to enter to win a prize. I never used it. And then I lost the password. And every time I tried to, do a new one, they're like, this account is already in use. And then you try to find a name and they're like, this name is already taken. So I just like, forget it. Forget it. So I had to get on Instagram today and no friends on Instagram, no anything. But I had to have an Instagram account. And yep, now I have one. And I'm just excited. I hope I get this opportunity. If not, I'll be volunteering with the girl again. But now that that ball has been set in motion, now that the ball is rolling, I'm going to, not today, because I already did everything I need to do today. And it's like 10 o'clock. I'm gonna take another step towards my future goal. Um, Tomorrow. I don't like to put too much on myself. So I'm just not gonna submit for this new thing until tomorrow because I worked really hard today. And I'm gonna tell you everything I did today. Today I listened to Miles Monroe and T.D. Jakes. Dr. Miles Monroe, rest in peace. And I listened to T.D. Jakes. They're talking about discouraging man, distracted woman. And one person would talk and then another person would talk. You didn't see them, it was just a screen, but you heard their voices teaching. And I said, wow, sometimes you want to be disputing with people like, no, that's not true. No, that's not right. That's not accurate. See, that's the reason for that. But I'm like, these people have studied and they've been anointed and they've been selected and equipped to teach. So I need to just listen. So and learn. So I listened to them, and then I went to the gym, then I went to Panera Bread and I got me a little bread. Yeah. mm. Then I came home, submitted my opportunity, and now I might do a little reading before I go to bed. Trying to read every day. And that's a full day's work for me. That's really a lot. That's a lot. Talked to a friend from home. I wrote my friend's son a letter last night. I started the letter last year. But I wrote it over. It's last year. I said, I really gotta finish this letter. So now, last year he was 3. He's 4 now. She want me to write it for him so he can read when he's 18. Isn't that special? Somebody do that for their kids and stuff. So I said, I'm giving you $18, but in 2035, it ain't gonna seem like that much money. And I sent him a card, and that was just on my to-do list for a whole year. But I finally got it done. I told her, I said, look, I wrote the letter, I just ain't put it in the card yet. I texted the letter, picture of the letter to her, and she said, girl, so it's all right. It's gonna be a while before he turned 18. So I got that off my to-do list. I just had a lot to do today. So yeah, I don't like to have too much on my plate. And so like tomorrow I'm gonna work on my second opportunity. And of course I'm gonna go to the gym, pray, read, eat, put on some makeup, take off some makeup, shower and go to bed, do it all over again next day. So that's my news. Hopefully we'll be hearing some things back shortly. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. So don't be asking me about it, okay? Don't ask me if I heard back yet. When I hear back, I'll just tell you. But yes, thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. I really do. And if you want to talk to me, you can leave a little comment or something. And I'll listen to you too. We can just talk to each other like that. Okay. Until next time.